Let's get right into it. Number 5. The ancient city that redefined civilization. Picture this. You're wandering through the ruins of what you think is just another old settlement, when suddenly you realize you're standing in the middle of humanity's first planned metropolis. That's exactly what happened when archaeologists uncovered Mohenjodaro in Pakistan. This wasn't just some random collection of mud huts. We're talking about a 4,500-year-old city that had better urban planning than most modern towns. These ancient engineers created a grid system of streets that would make Manhattan jealous. But here's where it gets absolutely mind-blowing. While people in other parts of the world were still figuring out basic farming, the folks at Mohenjo-Daro had already mastered indoor plumbing. Every single house came equipped with its own private bathroom and well. They built an intricate drainage system that channeled waste and rainwater through covered sewers running beneath every street. It's like they skipped thousands of years of development and jumped straight into the future. The Great Bath they constructed was basically an ancient community center with a massive swimming pool used for religious ceremonies. But here's the mystery that still haunts archaeologists today. Despite all their incredible achievements, we can't read a single word they wrote. Their script remains completely undeciphered, like finding the ultimate treasure chest, but losing the key forever. If you're loving these mind-bending discoveries that completely rewrote our history books, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started with these incredible archaeological finds. Number 4, the cliff-carved message that unlocked ancient secrets. Imagine some ancient king being so full of himself that he decides to carve his accomplishments into a cliff face 300 feet off the ground. That's exactly what Darius the Great did with the Behistun inscription in Iran, and thank goodness for his massive ego. This towering monument shows Darius literally trampling his enemies underfoot like some ancient superhero movie poster. But what made this discovery absolutely revolutionary wasn't the bragging. The same boastful message was carved in 3 different languages: Old Persian, Elamite, and Babylonian. This turned out to be the key that finally cracked the code of cuneiform writing. Before this find, trying to read ancient cuneiform texts was like attempting to solve a puzzle with no picture on the box. Scholars had thousands of clay tablets covered in these wedge-shaped marks, but they might as well have been looking at alien hieroglyphs. A brave British officer named Henry Rawlinson risked his life climbing this cliff to copy every single character by hand. Thanks to his dangerous dedication, we suddenly gained access to thousands of years of human history. Trade agreements, love letters, legal contracts, and epic poems that had been silent for millennia suddenly started speaking to us again. Comment your location and let us know what incredible archaeological sites are near you that we should cover next. Number 3, the footprints that changed everything about human evolution. Walking across the African savanna 3.6 million years ago, a small group of our ancestors left behind the most precious gift imaginable. Their footprints, preserved in volcanic ash at Laetoli in Tanzania, became humanity's oldest family photo. These weren't just random marks in the dirt. The tracks show clear heel strikes, defined arches, and forward-pointing big toes, proving our ancestors were walking upright millions of years earlier than scientists had believed possible. You can actually see where one individual stopped, turned, and looked back over their shoulder, as if sensing some distant danger. Another set of prints shows a smaller figure, probably a child, stepping directly into the footprints of an adult, like kids do when walking on the beach with their parents. These discoveries at Laetoli, combined with the fossil finds at nearby Olduvai Gorge, completely revolutionized our understanding of human evolution. Suddenly, our family tree wasn't the simple straight line everyone had imagined. Instead, it looked more like a complex bush with multiple species of early humans living alongside each other. Number 2, the cave that revealed humanity's first artists. Deep beneath the French countryside, teenagers chasing their dog through a hole in the ground stumbled upon something that would forever change how we view our prehistoric ancestors. The Lascaux Cave became humanity's first art gallery, showcasing masterpieces painted over 20,000 years ago. These weren't crude stick figures scratched into rock. We're talking about sophisticated paintings of charging bulls, galloping horses, and leaping deer that rival anything hanging in modern museums. The artists worked by flickering torchlight, mixing their own paints from crushed minerals and animal fat, creating colors that have survived millennia. The most famous painting, a massive black bull stretching nearly 20 feet across the cave wall, seems to move and breathe in the dancing shadows. These discoveries prove that artistic expression isn't some modern luxury. It's been part of the human experience for tens of thousands of years. Make sure to share this video with anyone who loves history because we're about to reveal the most game-changing archaeological discovery of all time. Number 1. The stone that unlocked an entire civilization. Picture a group of French soldiers in 1799, not looking for ancient treasures, just trying to build a simple fort in Egypt. One of them hits something hard with his shovel and uncovers what looks like a big black rock covered in weird writing. Little did they know, they'd just found the ultimate cheat code for understanding one of history's greatest civilizations. This wasn't just any old carved stone. The Rosetta Stone contained the exact same message written in 3 different scripts: Greek, which scholars could already read, Egyptian hieroglyphs, and something called Demotic script. For over 1,000 years, nobody on Earth could read hieroglyphs. All those temple walls covered in mysterious symbols might as well have been alien writing. Then along comes this brilliant French scholar named Jean-François Champollion. This guy spent decades obsessing over the stone, comparing the Greek text with the hieroglyphic symbols. Finally, in 1822, he cracked the code. Those pretty pictures weren't just decorations, they were actual letters, sounds, and words telling incredible stories. Suddenly, thousands of temple walls, papyrus scrolls, and tomb inscriptions came alive. We could finally hear the voices of pharaohs, priests, and ordinary people who had been silent for millennia. Stories of epic battles, love affairs, religious ceremonies, and daily life in ancient Egypt poured out from every carved surface. The ironic part? All this world-changing discovery happened because of what was basically an ancient tax announcement. The actual message on the Rosetta Stone is just some boring government decree about tax breaks for priests. We unlocked the secrets of an entire civilization thanks to what amounts to an ancient IRS memo. The French found it first, but the British swooped in and basically said, "Nice rock you got there. We'll be taking that now." Today, it sits in the British Museum, still sparking debates about who really owns these incredible pieces of human heritage. This single discovery didn't just help us read Egyptian hieroglyphs. It opened the floodgates to understanding how ancient writing systems evolved and spread across civilizations. Every time archaeologists find new hieroglyphic texts, they're building on the foundation that started with this one remarkable stone found by accident in a muddy construction site. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them. That's all for today. These incredible discoveries prove that our ancestors were far more sophisticated than we ever imagined. From ancient plumbing systems to prehistoric art galleries, each find completely rewrote what we thought we knew about human history. Who knows what other mind-blowing secrets are still buried out there, waiting to change everything again. Subscribe to see more amazing discoveries that'll blow your mind.